Electric vehicles, all the rage, very popular here in the Valley. California has a law requiring electric-only car sales by 2035.
So we're about 10 years away. Those EVs are well known for saving money on gas, but 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne here with more on some hidden.
BYD just flipped the electric car market on its head. BYD's new Seagull, priced at just $4,999, isn't just cheap. It's powerful enough to rattle Tesla, Ford, and every Western automaker clinging to high price tags. Tesla's cheapest model still costs more than $30,000, yet BYD is proving those numbers may not survive much longer. Even Ford's CEO admits he's losing sleep, while Elon Musk faces growing pressure from investors and rivals alike. So what makes this tiny car such a threat? And why is Elon Musk suddenly rethinking his entire strategy? Join us as we uncover why BYD's new EV has Elon worried. The $4,999 electric car that just ended Tesla's reign. BYD dropped an atomic bomb on the electric vehicle market with the Seagull Honor Edition, priced at an absolutely mind-bending $9,700. This isn't some stripped-down golf cart pretending to be a real car. The Seagull packs legitimate automotive engineering that would make Tesla engineers jealous. And it's this very engineering that helps explain why BYD's new EV shocked the market, and Elon looks worried. Wolfgang Edgar, the former Lamborghini designer behind some of Italy's most iconic supercars, crafted the Seagull's exterior. The result earned this budget EV the nickname Mini Lamborghini among automotive journalists. Sharp angular lines flow across the body panels, while sleek LED headlights give the front end an aggressive stance that screams performance, despite the bargain price tag. Inside, BYD loaded the Seagull with premium features that shame cars costing 10 times more. A massive 10.1-inch rotating touchscreen dominates the dashboard, powered by BYD's Dialink Intelligent Network System. This infotainment hub connects seamlessly with smartphones, provides real-time navigation updates, and manages the vehicle's advanced climate control systems. The dashboard design mimics a seagull's wing shape, creating an organic flow that extends throughout the cabin's two-tone color scheme. Range anxiety becomes irrelevant with the Seagull's impressive 252-mile driving range on a single charge. The Base Vitality Edition covers 190 miles, perfect for city commuting, while the top-tier Flying Edition reaches 252 miles. Tesla's Model 3. Standard range manages 272 miles, which makes BYD's achievement remarkable considering the massive price gap. It's details like this that explain why BYD's new EV shocks the market, and Elon looks worried, as affordability no longer means compromise. Charging speed further separates serious electric vehicles from the rest, and the Seagull delivers professional-grade performance. Its fast charging system boosts the battery from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes, turning long waits into quick coffee breaks. With a top speed of 81 miles per hour, the Seagull easily handles highway driving and daily use. Combined with its price and efficiency, BYD's new EV definitely shocked the market and gave Elon reasons for concern, because it proves that mass-market EVs can be both affordable and powerful. The market response to BYD's pricing strategy has been explosive. The company received 10,000 orders within 24 hours of the Seagull's official launch announcement. By November 2023, just 7 months after production began, the 200,000th Seagull rolled off BYD's assembly lines. These numbers represent unprecedented demand for an entry-level electric vehicle. Tesla's cheapest offering in China starts at $31,900, creating a price gap that's becoming impossible to justify. American consumers paying $40,000 for basic electric vehicles are starting to question why Chinese manufacturers can deliver similar technology for a fraction of the cost. Ford CEO Jim Farley publicly admitted that automakers face losing 20 to 30% of their revenue if they can't compete with Chinese electric vehicle pricing. The Seagull comes in 3 distinct trim levels, targeting different consumer needs. The Vitality Edition serves as the entry point with essential features and a 190-mile range. The Freedom Edition maintains the same range while adding comfort upgrades and premium interior materials. The Flying Edition tops the lineup with an extended 252-mile range and advanced driver assistance features. BYD achieved this pricing breakthrough through radical cost reduction strategies that traditional automakers haven't mastered. Vertical integration allows the company to manufacture most components in-house, eliminating supplier markups that inflate conventional vehicle prices. Their battery technology advances reduce material costs while improving performance metrics. But BYD's pricing aggression extends far beyond the Seagull model, suggesting this Tesla killer represents just the opening move in a much larger market disruption strategy that has automotive executives worldwide reconsidering their entire business models. However, achieving these impossible prices required BYD's leadership to make decisions that would fundamentally challenge everything the automotive industry thought it knew about electric vehicle manufacturing. What steps did they take? How BYD's genius founder just dethroned Elon as EV king. Wang Chuanfu's journey from orphaned child to electric vehicle emperor reads like a business school case study in strategic brilliance and relentless determination. This former chemistry professor transformed a struggling battery company into the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer, officially dethroning Tesla in the fourth quarter of 2023. BYD sold over 526,000 fully electric vehicles during that quarter alone, surpassing Tesla's global deliveries for the first time in the company's history. This milestone represents more than just numbers. It signals a fundamental shift in electric vehicle market leadership from American innovation to Chinese manufacturing excellence. Wang's company now operates across 60 countries, establishing distribution networks and service centers that rival Tesla's global footprint. Warren Buffett's longtime investment partner, Charlie Munger, offered perhaps the highest praise any business leader can receive from Berkshire Hathaway's inner circle. Munger described Wang's manufacturing abilities as unlike anything he'd ever seen in decades of evaluating business leaders. The specific example Munger shared reveals Wang's hands-on engineering approach, inspecting a mechanical component during morning factory walks, then returning by afternoon, with a functional replica he'd personally fabricated. This isn't typical CEO behavior. Most automotive executives delegate technical details to engineering teams while focusing on financial strategy and stakeholder relations. Wang operates differently, maintaining direct involvement in product development and manufacturing processes. His engineering background allows him to spot inefficiencies and improvement opportunities that pure business managers might miss. Munger's most shocking assessment came during his final public interviews before passing away. The investment legend declared Wang even better at actually making things than Elon Musk. Coming from someone who helped build Berkshire Hathaway into one of America's most successful investment vehicles, this comparison carries enormous weight in business circles. BYD's vertical integration strategy represents Wang's most brilliant strategic decision. While Tesla depends on hundreds of suppliers for critical components, BYD controls every aspect of production from raw material extraction to final assembly. The company even operates its own lithium mines in China, securing stable battery supplies regardless of global price swings. It's this level of control that explains why BYD's new EV shocks the market and Elon looks worried, because unlike its rivals, BYD has eliminated vulnerabilities and built a system designed to dominate. Their battery manufacturing division, FinDreams, has become the world's second-largest producer of electric vehicle batteries. BYD designs and produces its own electric motors, power electronics, and even semiconductor chips. This comprehensive supply chain control allows the company to adjust production rapidly, maintain quality standards, and most importantly, achieve cost structures that competitors cannot match. Wang's cost-cutting obsession extends beyond manufacturing into every business operation. BYD's administrative overhead remains remarkably lean for a company generating billions in annual revenue. Executive compensation packages avoid the excessive stock option grants common among American tech companies. Marketing budgets focus on product demonstrations rather than expensive advertising campaigns. The company's research and development team includes over 40,000 engineers, a workforce larger than many entire automotive companies. These engineers focus exclusively on practical improvements that reduce costs or enhance performance. Academic research projects that don't translate into commercial advantages get eliminated quickly. BYD's corporate culture reflects Wang's engineering mindset, rather than typical automotive industry traditions. Employees at all levels are encouraged to suggest manufacturing improvements and cost reduction ideas. The company rewards innovation that leads to measurable efficiency gains, creating an internal competition for continuous improvement. This systematic approach to cost reduction and vertical integration created the foundation for BYD's current market dominance. However, Wang's engineering expertise produced one breakthrough technology that threatens to make Tesla's entire battery strategy obsolete, fundamentally reshaping how the industry thinks about electric vehicle safety and performance. But Wang's greatest achievement wasn't building the world's largest EV company. It was developing a battery technology so revolutionary that it makes Tesla's approach look dangerously outdated. So, what makes this breakthrough such a game changer for the entire industry? BYD's Blade battery makes Tesla look like ancient technology. BYD's Blade battery is the result of 27 years of focused research and development, and the impact is shaking the auto industry to its core. The launch of BYD's new EV has shocked the market, and Elon looks worried for a very good reason. This is not just another incremental upgrade. It represents a complete paradigm shift in battery technology. When compared directly with Tesla's current systems, the innovative Blade battery makes older designs appear almost outdated overnight, boasting safety and performance numbers that definitively prove it's far more than just marketing hype. Experts universally note that the arrival of BYD's new EV has caught the entire market off guard, signaling a genuine and powerful change in global power dynamics. For the first time in over a decade, Tesla faces a rival that not only matches its ambition, but possesses the superior, ground-up engineering to seriously back up the startling headlines, making it clear why Elon looks worried about this formidable new competition. Traditional lithium-ion batteries arrange cells in rectangular blocks, creating dead space and thermal management challenges that limit energy density and safety performance. BYD's Blade battery eliminates these design limitations through a revolutionary cell-to-pack architecture that arranges individual battery cells like thin blades within the battery pack structure. This blade arrangement increases usable space by 50% compared to conventional battery designs. More efficient space utilization means BYD can pack more energy storage into the same physical dimensions, directly translating into longer driving ranges without increasing vehicle weight or size. Tesla's current battery technology cannot achieve similar energy density improvements without fundamental design changes. Safety testing reveals the most dramatic differences between BYD's technology and industry standards. The nail penetration test represents the most severe battery safety evaluation, simulating what happens when sharp objects puncture battery cells during accidents. Most lithium-ion batteries experience thermal runaway during this test, generating intense heat, toxic smoke, and often catching fire. BYD's Blade battery maintains surface temperatures between 30 and 60 degrees Celsius during nail penetration tests, producing zero smoke or flames. Video demonstrations show technicians placing their hands directly on the battery surface immediately after puncture testing, something impossible with conventional battery designs. This safety performance is revolutionary. The chemistry behind this breakthrough centers on lithium iron phosphate technology that eliminates cobalt from the battery composition. Cobalt represents one of the most expensive and ethically problematic materials in battery manufacturing, with mining often involving child labor and environmental destruction. BYD's cobalt-free approach removes these ethical concerns while reducing costs. LFP batteries also demonstrate superior thermal stability compared to the nickel-cobalt-aluminum chemistry used in most Tesla vehicles. Thermal runaway events, while rare, can spread rapidly through battery packs using conventional chemistry. BYD's LFP cells resist thermal propagation, containing heat within individual cells rather than spreading through the entire pack. Market analysts project LFP batteries will capture over 60% of the global EV battery market within 3 years. BYD's early investment positions them advantageously as demand shifts away from cobalt-based designs. Tesla only recently began incorporating LFP batteries into some Model 3 variants. BYD developed advanced thermal management systems for its Blade battery, minimizing range loss in extreme climates. Automated quality controls inspect every cell before assembly, ensuring consistency. The Blade battery's structural design also doubles as part of the chassis, reducing weight and improving crash safety. Combined with BYD's global expansion, these innovations challenge established automakers worldwide. Yet this battery breakthrough was just one piece of a much larger global takeover strategy that has been unfolding in plain sight, while competitors focused on stock prices instead of market share. So, how exactly is BYD pulling this off on a worldwide scale? BYD's stealth global domination that blindsided everyone. While automotive journalists obsessed over Tesla's quarterly delivery numbers and stock price fluctuations, a sign that Elon looks worried about maintaining his first-mover advantage, BYD executed the most comprehensive global expansion in automotive history. Their systematic market penetration strategy targeted every continent simultaneously, building manufacturing capacity and distribution networks that now span 70 countries and over 400 cities worldwide. BYD's first conquest came in their home market, where they achieved what many considered impossible, dethroning Volkswagen as China's best-selling car brand in 2023. Volkswagen had maintained that position since China opened its automotive market to foreign manufacturers decades earlier. This victory, a clear sign that BYD's new EV strategy was working, wasn't just symbolic. It demonstrated their ability to compete successfully against established global brands with superior pricing and technology. The company's current market valuation positions it as the world's third most valuable automaker, trailing only Toyota and Tesla. This ranking reflects investor confidence in BYD's long-term growth prospects and technological advantages. Traditional automakers like Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis now trade at significantly lower valuations despite decades of market presence. BYD's electric bus division has revolutionized public transportation across 6 continents. Their zero-emission buses have prevented 11 million tons of CO2 emissions annually, equivalent to the environmental impact of planting 896 million trees. These aren't theoretical environmental benefits. They represent measurable reductions in urban air pollution that improve public health outcomes in major cities. European markets have embraced BYD's electric buses with remarkable enthusiasm. Over 2,600 units currently operate or await delivery across 20 European countries, serving more than 100 cities. London's bus fleet includes over 1,000 BYD electric buses, many of which were showcased during the COP26 Climate Summit as examples of practical climate action technology. Nordic countries present the ultimate testing ground for electric vehicles due to extreme weather that challenges battery performance and reliability. BYD has deployed over 400 electric buses across Scandinavian cities, operating flawlessly even in temperatures below -20 degrees Celsius. This cold weather success highlights the strength of their thermal management systems. BYD's passenger vehicle strategy targets multiple segments at once, avoiding the single product focus common to startups. The launch of the $233,000 Yangwang U9 supercar signals, intent to rival Ferrari and Lamborghini in the luxury space, while SUVs like the Sea Lion 07 and Song L directly challenge Tesla's Model Y. These models use BYD's latest battery technology, advanced driver assistance, and premium interiors at lower prices than Tesla. Global expansion supports this strategy, with factories across Asia and new plants rising in Europe and South America. Vertical integration secures raw materials through BYD, controlled lithium mines, ensuring stable supply chains. Component divisions supply batteries and motors to other automakers, diversifying revenue while spreading their technology industry-wide. BYD also dominates ride-sharing fleets in dozens of cities, offering low costs and minimal maintenance. With over 40,000 engineers driving R&D, BYD is positioning itself as the true leader of the electric vehicle revolution. However, beneath BYD's remarkable success story lies a growing crisis that threatens to undermine the entire electric vehicle revolution, exposing fundamental problems that could destroy consumer confidence and industry growth if left unresolved. But this global success story has a dark underbelly that exposes systemic problems threatening to collapse the entire EV industry and leave millions of owners with worthless, unrepairable vehicles. Could this hidden flaw be the Achilles heel that brings the electric revolution to a standstill? The EV industry's dirty secret that could destroy everything. The electric vehicle revolution's greatest threat isn't range anxiety or charging infrastructure. It's a repair crisis that could destroy the industry and leave millions of owners stranded with worthless, unrepairable vehicles. BYD's quality controversies represent just the visible tip of an iceberg that threatens confidence in electric transportation. This is why the narrative around BYD's new EV shocks the market and Elon looks worried is gaining traction. It's not just about competition, but because behind the rapid rise lies a set of problems the industry can't afford to overlook. Albuquerque, New Mexico's lawsuit against BYD revealed quality control failures beyond cosmetic issues. Officials documented defective welding, malfunctioning doors, faulty brakes, and batteries falling short of advertised specifications. These systemic defects rendered buses unsuitable for public service. A Los Angeles Times investigation uncovered similar problems in California. Transit agencies reported mid-route breakdowns, stranded passengers, and ranges 30 to 40% below claims, forcing altered routes and extra charging. Dutch transit operators faced even worse failures. Drivers reported batteries showing full charge, then suddenly draining mid-route. These power losses stranded buses in traffic, creating hazards and costly towing. Handling issues also emerged, with buses pulling to the right and poor ergonomics causing driver discomfort. BYD admitted its Japanese buses contained hexavalent chromium, a carcinogen, raising concerns about compliance. Thailand's regulators found deceptive sales tactics, including false urgency about price hikes. When BYD cut prices by $4,000 to $5,000 weeks later, buyers felt deceived. Similar outrage followed $7,000 cuts on off-road models after long delivery waits, sparking protests and demands for fair treatment. These controversies show why the idea that BYD's new EV shocks the market, and Elon looks worried is more than just a catchy phrase. It reflects real tensions between rapid growth and long-term trust. But the repair crisis extends industry-wide. Modern EVs use proprietary diagnostic software and specialized components inaccessible to independent mechanics, creating repair monopolies. Consumers face costly dealer service even for minor repairs. Insurance companies worsen the problem, declaring most damaged EVs total losses because repair costs approach replacement values. Tesla owners involved in minor accidents often receive payouts too small to buy replacements. Rising total loss claims drive premiums higher, offsetting fuel savings and making EVs more expensive to own. Massachusetts has passed right-to-repair legislation, but most states lack such protections. Federal action remains absent, leaving millions vulnerable to monopolized repair markets and excessive costs. If repair expenses stay high and independent options remain blocked, used EV resale values will collapse, undermining affordability for new buyers. This threatens the secondary market, critical to widespread adoption. Tesla has expanded its service network and mobile repair, but still controls parts and diagnostics. Other automakers resist opening access, preferring to protect service revenue. Open-source diagnostic tools and legislative requirements could ease these barriers, but industry resistance is strong. Automakers cite intellectual property protection, while advocates argue restrictions create illegal monopolies. Climate change goals rely on EV adoption, yet the repair crisis risks pushing consumers back to gasoline. Expensive repairs, high insurance, and limited service availability erode confidence. Unless resolved, these systemic issues could stall the electric vehicle revolution, proving that while the headlines shout BYD's new EV shocks the market and Elon looks worried, the bigger question is whether the industry itself can withstand the weight of its hidden flaws. If BYD can sell an EV this cheap, what happens to Tesla's future? And is this just smart innovation or the start of a state-backed takeover of the auto industry? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it